times and the current times being the COVID times, it further reinforces that we live in a VUCA world, a world which is now more volatile, more uncertain, more complex and more ambiguous. So I think the larger change that is happening around us is the way we are living, we are eating, we are entertaining. And in fact, that has a direct implication on the relevance of digital marketing and also the kind of messaging which is required. Let me share with you in terms of how it is actually impacting in a various way on the media channels. And that's why if you look at traditional TV ad spends, these are being impacted due to the consumption losses. IPL is one of the mega event in India. It's stand cancelled, so it's a major impact on the TV consumption. Print media also severely impacted because of, one is a circulation restriction, and also I believe consumer fear that paper could be a carrier of disease. OOH, which is out of home advertisement, has come to complete halt as people prefers to stay indoors. So I think this is a fundamental shift that's happening, and that is leading to people spending more time online, whether it's about mobile phones or on their laptops. And that is primarily leading to consumption on a four key parts, I would say. We are seeing a spike in OTT content. People are, subscribing to Netflix, Amazon. I think we have seen Hotstar. Disney has got a record, subscriptions. People are now kind of, the whole idea of social belongingness. People are looking out for connecting through social media to stay connected with each other. E-commerce playing a very big role in terms of purchase of essential products. And of course, people are now searching information online, which can range from, cooking recipe to yoga classes. As we know that apart from the physical disease, mental diseases also seem to be one of the biggest, concern amid this COVID times. So if I have to look at in terms of all this scenario, what kind of messaging as a brand and as a companies need to look at, I would say there's already a lot of negativity around. And the idea is to create some positivity, get some positive message across. Please don't add up to the negativity which is already circulating in the market, and be very helpful and trustworthy. There is always information overload in such times, and people are switching on to the TVs and watching news all the time, and there's always a credibility loss. So we as a brand custodian through the digital marketing needs to give them a credible information and be trustworthy. Tell them that we are here to help you. And please don't be opportunistic at this point of time. Don't try to push your products and services amidst all this crisis. So I believe if we see what is the biggest change that is happening in terms of the consumer buying journey, that's very interesting to look at. Now, if you see in the traditional purchase funnels, we understand how does a consumer buy a product. So there's a stimulus. When I say stimulus, there is a communication. The communication through any medium could be TV, could be print, could be radio, could be web banner. And that's where he or she goes to buy the product and consume it. But the way the funnel is happening, and also I think the term that is being coined by Google, which is called zero moment of truth, is actually defying the traditional funnel, is when, because the consumers are already researching the products and services they want to consume. They are already seeing what are the different features, which are the other competition products which are available, what are the other friends, family, and other consumer talking about the products, and also which is the place where it is available at the lowest cost. So I think the biggest change in the evolution for the brands actually has happened. The consumer buyer journey has completely transformed to a non-traditional journey now. And I believe it may vary from sector to sector. If you see a category which is more involvement category, a product like electronics, a product like a car, a product like a insurance policy, or maybe a booking the hotel, I think this has absolutely transformed the way people consume the product and services. So I think that's the biggest evolution that has happened. And as Dilpreeta has rightly talked about, this is not just that you have to, as a marketing function, you need to map the journey. It has to be looked at organization wide, how the organization wants to put digital as part of their overall ecosystem. And that not only plans out the mapping the customer journey, but also the other tools, be it social listening, be it more agile company, and using digital as a strategic tool and not just as a marketing tool. Apart from that, from my personal experience, I would talk about in the communication front. I think time has gone when TV used to be the dominant medium. It's no more a dominant medium now. We see the brands build it without TV. And especially when TV, which is more of a one-way communication, and now people have choice to go for, the content on demand. So communication has actually moved away from a one-way communication to a communication where people wants to be engaged with. A good content people would like to share, comment, like. So that's why we see more brands now coming from selling the products to being more purpose-led, to be more where they can make a difference to consumers' life. And that's why you see brands actually talking about consumer more and their product and services less, because that's what matter at the end of the day. So in a nutshell, I would say time has gone where the brand owners are creating the brand. No, it's not the brand owners who are creating the brand. It's the brand and the consumer who are co-creating the brand. A one bad experience of consumer and anything on the digital media can lead to any virality and can break your brand in no time. And I can quote multiple examples of brand we have seen in the past. Despite spending crores of money on TV, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad experience on digital can result to a big event. So I think that's the impact of digital. And unfortunately, it is still seen as one of the media investment, which is not the case. It's not a media channel. It's a part of strategic pillar. One good thing that actually Vivek also spoke about is that what this pandemic is leading to is a forced adoption of a lot of technology bit. I can give people who are in my organization, which are 50, 55, who would be more keen to see presentation on maybe pages. Now they are doing Zoom calls. They are doing the life-size calls. So I think there's a lot of forced adoption that will lead and that will bring a permanent change in the consumer. And that's going to be age agnostic. So I'm looking forward that because for a marketing custodian, it's to managing a board or managing promoters and bringing digital as a more of a strategic piece. When the team itself understanding on the digital piece is limited, it's a big change. In fact, it's a part of change management more than anything else.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.